Hey everyone, let's just dive right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a really beautiful but honestly kind of challenging concept about our spiritual lives. We're looking at Jesus not just as this distant savior up in heaven, but as our actual, everyday best friend, our unseen companion. It's one of those perspectives that once you really get it, completely reframes how you go about your daily routine.
So let's start with section 1, the ignored best friend, a familiar social faux pas. Think about this for a second. Have you ever been the ignored friend? Just picture it. You're walking down the street, having an amazing time catching up with a close buddy, right? And then suddenly they bump into an acquaintance. Immediately, they direct all their attention to this new person. They strike up this super lively conversation, and you? Well, you're left just standing there, completely frozen out. It's incredibly awkward, isn't it? You essentially just become the ultimate third wheel. It creates this intensely awkward contrast. On one side, you have the loyal companion, the friend you actually showed up with. On the other side is this shiny new acquaintance who suddenly swoops in and steals all the attention, the eye contact, the respect, the whole shebang. I mean, if we saw someone treating their actual best friend this way, we'd seriously question their loyalty, right? It's just a massive social discourtesy. And this deep, hardwired human yearning for loyalty brings us to a really powerful reality found in Proverbs. It says, "A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother." That right there, that sets the absolute gold standard for what true, abiding friendship is supposed to look like. And it reminds us that we have to show ourselves friendly in return. Which leads us into section 2, meet the unseen guest, the friend at our right hand. The source material describes Jesus as the unseen guest. He's this constant daily companion, literally standing right there at our right hand. Yet, and here's the really tragic part, so few of us actually constantly acknowledge him. Think about it. How often is his presence just completely ignored as we rush through our busy days? The truth is, we engage in endless conversations all day long and never even mention his name. We just forget that he's our companion. By going about our business and totally shutting him out, we are essentially treating our savior exactly like that ignored friend. Leaving him standing silently on the sidewalk while we give all our energy and attention to the world around us. Now, to be clear, this doesn't mean you can't live a normal life. Discussing essential worldly business is absolutely permitted. It doesn't inherently dishonor him at all. But we do dishonor him when we completely fail to mention him to our associates, or when we just forget he's even there. If he's truly our best friend, we should be actively looking for ways to speak of him, making sure our conversations stay at a standard that honors God. All right, section 3. Where shall I find him? The heart's yearning. Waking up to the fact that we've been neglecting him often triggers this really profound spiritual shift. It leads to this agonizing question, where shall I find Jesus? Realizing we've shut him out creates this desperate, deep yearning to have his presence back. But honestly, it can leave us feeling a bit lost at first, just not knowing where to look to fix the relationship. But the beautiful answer is right there in Revelation. Jesus doesn't hide from us. You don't have to go on some crazy, vain search because he's actively declaring, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him." He's right there, you guys, literally just waiting on the front porch for us to invite him back in. Moving to our final part, section 4, cleansing the soul temple, making room for the guest. So Jesus invites us to accept his presence. And yes, it's on us to open that door. But there is a catch. Jesus will absolutely not share a divided heart. You simply can't have a heart that's split right down the middle between the things of the world and our heavenly guest. He requires a cleansed, emptied soul temple. So what is it that's actually blocking our best friend out? Well, if the chambers of our heart are given over to the service of mammon, meaning our obsession with wealth and worldliness, or if they're crammed full of deep-seated selfishness and personal pride, there is literally no room left for him. I mean, think about it. How can any guest come inside if the house is already packed to the absolute ceiling with clutter? To truly welcome him back, we have to take some actionable steps. First, we have to actually listen and hear his voice knocking. Second, we make the conscious choice to open the door of the heart. But third, and okay, this is where the heavy lifting comes in, we have to empty and cleanse that soul temple of our pride and selfishness. Only then, in step 4, can he finally take up his abode with us. We literally have to make the space. Now, I know emptying your soul of pride sounds super daunting, but there is absolutely no need to panic or feel like you're going to fail at this. Jesus is waiting to do a great work for us. You aren't doing this massive spiritual spring cleaning all on your own. He is so eager to help, and honestly, all of heaven is deeply interested in your salvation. They are cheering you on and rooting for your success. To wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a final, pretty provocative thought. Take a moment right now to reflect on your own life. When you look inside the chambers of your own heart today, who or what is actually occupying that space? Is it the unseen guest, the friend who sticks closer than a brother? Or have you unknowingly left him out on the sidewalk? It's a profound question to chew on. And remember, the door is yours to open.